Hey everyone, welcome back to the Triple Moon Goddess. Going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Never force a reading. It is timeless, so you will see it when you're meant to see it. You are welcome to view it more than once. Sometimes we have to do that because sometimes something doesn't resonate right away or we miss it. So, as time goes by, you'll see one synchronicity and then you'll catch another, and you know, sometimes the whole reading begins to make complete and total sense. If you haven't already done so, you know, Google your birth chart or your natal chart. It's free to have done, and it'll tell you sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, where planets are. Just kind of helps you further along on your journey. Having said that, if you haven't checked out my other channel, Crime Media, K-R-I-M-E, Media, please do so. I feature missing people on there. Right now we have a 20-month-old little boy missing out of Savannah, Georgia. That's about 2.5 hours away from where I'm at in Georgia. Very sad situation. He's been missing since the 5th of October, and very little to go on. So if y'all don't mind, you know, just, you know, kind of jump over there and view that. You know, you never know when, you know, if he was actually abducted or kidnapped. Maybe you're riding around and you see this little boy somewhere. So, keep that in mind. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? So far, Leo is in the heading for this week's coming bonus read. They have over 300 views. So, I am still doing that, and the way you win that bonus reading at the end of, it runs for a week. So, next week, I will do the bonus read from any of my uploads this week. But the way you get that bonus reading is, you know, the most views, the most thumbs up. So, like I said, smash that thumbs up button. It's not saying you agree necessarily with the video. It helps with the pushing the video out to the general news feed, you know, so other people can find it. And it just lets me know that people are actually watching, you know, and they appreciate the content. So having said that, I don't know if I had any other things I needed to tell y'all today, but we're just going to get into this. God, universe, spirits, angels, ancestors, dad. What messages do we have for Sagittarius for today? God, universe, spirits, angels, ancestors, dad. What messages do we have for Sagittarius today? Alright, they're saying stop there. Alright, guys. Alright, you got the King of Cups out first. The Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. The Hermit, Major Arcana. 5 of Cups. And the King of Swords. Okay. Well, just as a quick overview, possibly you're entertaining 2 different men, or possibly 2 different men are vying for the same woman. Could possibly be same-sex relationship. I'm just going to throw that out there because we have 2 kings. If not, it may be that someone is embodying a whole lot of king energy. And I'll get to that in a minute. Alright, King of Cups. Possibly dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Or you have this in your chart. This king, he's warm, he's thoughtful, he's caring, he's creative. He's very in tune and in touch with his emotions. Cups deal with love and emotions. Now you have the Queen here, but she's not the matching Queen. But she is a very good match for a King of Cups. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She knows her worth. Okay? She's capable. She's practical. She's stable. She's good with money. And she has money. Scorpio and water signs, or water signs and earth signs, we'll put it that way. get along very well. They can be a power couple. So it's very possible that that's what's going on here. But somebody, and I'll get to it in a minute, somebody's embodying this king down here's energy. You have the Page of Cups. Now, once again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This page is all about messages of love. So, you know, anything from sending a card, flowers, sweet text, you know, sweet phone calls. Now, on the flip side, somebody here could be dealing with a very sensitive, creative child, but doesn't have to be. More than anything, I feel like there's a lot of messages of love going on between this king and this queen. Take it how it resonates. It's about energy. It's not about a man and a woman. I mean, you know, if it is a man and a woman, that's fine. If it's a same-sex thing, whatever, that's fine too. This is about energy. Everybody embodies feminine and masculine energy. Okay? Now, you have the Hermit here. The Hermit is all about going within, listening to your intuition, using your gut. It's represented by Virgo in tarot, which is also an earth sign. So far, you've only got earth and water signs on the board. Now, when I get to this last king down here, he may be an external person because he's a totally different sign, and everything else is either water or earth energy. So, the Hermit, you know, something is going on here, and you're going to have to kind of like take a little step back, kind of ground yourself, go within, but you're going to have to listen really good to your intuition, to your gut instinct regarding a situation. And it may not be the situation necessarily, I'll get it out, guys, I promise, between you and this king, or this king and you, however you're resonating with that. This whole going within, intuition, gut feeling thing may come into play with this last card out, which is the King of Swords. And I'll get to that. And the reason I say that is because right behind this Hermit here, who needs to use his intuition, his gut, go within and do some thinking and some soul searching there, you've got the Five of Cups. Now, this is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is about disappointment, betrayal, regrets. Somebody overlooked something here. You know, this person is on their knees, kind of like, you know, praying or begging or crying, and they're focused more or less on what they've lost here, these 3 cups here. But what they're not seeing is the 2 cups right here that are still upright and full. So, you know, that may have something to do with what your whole intuition, you know, gut feeling, going within, searching for. The next card after that one, the whole regret, missing something, you know, disappointment, is the King of Swords. Now, this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. This king is a man of power. Could possibly be somebody in law enforcement, the government, military. Doesn't have to be, but this man, you know, he's the kind of person who he's very, you know, power driven, I guess you'd say. He can, you know, he can be harsh, you know, he's got that sword, you know, he's not afraid to cut somebody in or out of his life. And that's kind of why I said that, you know, you and somebody, or, I mean, the king and queen up here could all be just your energy, but somebody is dealing with this power tripping. And I mean, I don't always say this, but I kind of get the serious feeling. And as I say this, I'm getting like serious chills here. Somebody is trying to manipulate someone or a situation. An outside person is trying to control possibly this relationship, one of you or both of you. And this is where that whole gut, you know, instinct, the intuition, you know, one of you sees this, one of you may not. It is causing some some Five of Cup energy here. Like, there's disappointment. You know, somebody may have come in and actually wrecked a relationship that one of you can see past the, you know, BS, you know, and y'all, somebody here realizes that this person kind of like screwed something up here. Or one of you realizes that somebody is trying to screw this up. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, Earth energy. So, I would definitely say either you have Earth in your chart or the person you're dealing with does. One of the two. Take that how it resonates, because 6 cards on the board, 1 on the bottom. That's 7 cards. Out of 7 cards, only one of them is from a completely different suit. Everything else is water and earth. You know, right down to the Major Arcana. Major Arcana was Virgo, represented by Virgo, and that's an earth sign. So, take it how it resonates. But the Eight of Pentacles is using your talents. Now, this, generally speaking, is with a new job, but it doesn't have to be. This may, in this particular case, you may have to, I'm not going to say show your hand, but you may have to put in some work, which kind of, maybe, I get this really strong feeling that one of you is very intuitive. And if I had to guess, I'm going to say possibly the earth or the water sign here is very intuitive, because water signs tend to be very intuitive. And in that case, I'm not saying really you got to tip your hand and let everybody know that you're gifted, but it's your gift that kind of sees through the BS that's going on here, if that makes any sense to you. So you may have to, and I mean, I'm not saying the earth signs are not intuitive, because they are, but they tend to like shrug it off. And I say that from personal experience, because I have several friends that are earth signs, and they're very intuitive, but they make excuses. Oh, it's just a coincidence. Oh, you know, it just, you know, we just happen to say the same thing at the same time. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not how that works. But okay, if that's how you want to believe, you go for it. Take that how it resonates. I'm not shooting anybody down here. I'm just saying from my personal experience. But yeah, you may have to, sit somebody down here and just say, look, I know it's hard for you to understand, but I can feel things, or I see things, or whatever, and I'm telling you, this person or persons, take that how it resonates, you know, they're kind of trying to foul us up here. You know, we got a good thing going. And I get if this is an age-gapped relationship, which is really not pointing to, I mean, you do have the page here, but generally it's not age-gapped unless the knight necessarily shows up. But I might take it how it resonates. You know, I'm being told to tell you for a reason. So, you know, I get in those kinds of situations, sometimes, you know, a parent or a grandparent or whoever kind of wants to, no, that's not, you know, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah. Well, you may have to sit somebody down and just tell them, look, I know what's going on. I know who's behind it. You know, take it how it resonates. You're going to know this better than I am. I'm just the messenger, guys. Having said that, smash the thumbs up for me. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And share these videos all over your social media, wherever you want to. I'm good with that. Check out the other channel, Crime Media. That's with a K. It's a new channel. You know, it may be a little harder to find, but it's important. You know, I feature missing people from all over. It's not just in my state or, you know, a state next to me. I mean, I try to share people from everywhere. You know, I shared the little boy out in Washington, the Manquia little boy, who's 4 years old. He's autistic. He went missing from a park. They still have not found him. I do children, teenagers, elderly. I do cold cases. So please just check that out. You may just happen to see one of these people somewhere. You never know. Until next time, thank you for watching. See you then.